You're not going to believe what just went down in Australia. Track fans are still trying to process it because 17-year-old Gout Gout just did something absolutely insane. And even Usain Bolt couldn't keep quiet about it. At the Australian Athletics Championships, this teenage phenom didn't just run fast. He broke the 10-second barrier twice in the same night. Yeah, you heard that right. The kid clocked a 9.99 in his heat, and then followed it up with another insane sprint that basically sent shockwaves through the entire track and field world. Now, imagine being Usain Bolt, chilling at home in Jamaica, and seeing some teenager blow past a time you once held as a world record for your age group. That's exactly what happened when Gout ran an eye-popping 19.84 in the 200 meters. Sure, it came with a slightly illegal tailwind, 2.2 meters per second, just over the allowed limit, but still, that number hit different. It was fast enough to send Bolt straight into a video call with his old coach. And his reaction? This kid is something else entirely. At 17, I wasn't anywhere near this level. That's Usain freaking Bolt saying that. So who exactly is Gout Gout? Well, first of all, that name, yeah, it's real. Born in Ipswich, Queensland, to South Sudanese immigrant parents, Gout's family actually got the spelling of his name from a paperwork mix-up when they were fleeing from Egypt to Australia. That typo, now it's one of the most talked about names in global athletics. Gout's journey hasn't just been fast, it's been meteoric. At 15, he was already rewriting national records, running a 20.87 in the 200 meters. And every year since, he's just been leveling up. Fast forward to April 2024, and Gout grabs the national under-20 title in the 100 meters with a time of 10.48. Not long after that, he heads to Lima, Peru for the World U20 Championships and snags silver in the 200 meters. Then, just for fun, he dominates both the 200 and 400 at the GPS Championships in October, clocking 20.86 and 47.57. That's not normal. That's talent in overdrive. And here's the thing. He's not just good at sprinting, he's consistent. Every time he steps on the track, it's like he's got something to prove. At the Australian All-Schools Championships, he ran a ridiculous 10.04 in the 100 meters, fourth fastest U18 time in the world. Then came the Stawell gift, that iconic 120-meter handicap race in Australia. Gout ran the second last heat in 12.31, starting from a 1-meter handicap, and it was pure carnage. He just flew past everybody like they were standing still. And afterward, he said he prefers the 120 meters because he gets more time to hit his top speed. Like, what? Oh, and let's not forget, he signed a professional deal with Adidas in October 2024. The brands are already calling dibs, and the kid's still not even out of high school. What's wild is that just 2 weeks before the Stawell race, Gout ran that 9.99 not once, but twice, and also hit the 19.84 in the 200. Now sure, they weren't legal wind readings, but let's be real, nobody is brushing those times off. Those are the kind of performances that make people stop and say, wait, is this guy actually the next Bolt? Even Usain Bolt seems to think so. And that's the twist. Normally, Bolt's pretty chill about upcoming talent. He'll praise people, give them their props, but stay cool. This time, sources say he was visibly shaken. Not angry, just stunned. Like, okay, this one might be the one. A former teammate of Bolt even said, I've never heard him talk about anyone. That's major. And it's not just the times, it's the way Gout runs. His stride is insane, long, powerful, efficient. Just like a young Bolt, the two share those rare sprinting gifts. Massive top-end speed, freakish height, and the ability to just maintain their stride when everyone else is falling apart. Olympic champ Noah Lyles recently said Gout's rise is like a perfect storm. You know what? He might be right. Gout's got the goods, but he's also grounded. In interviews, he doesn't come across as cocky. He's focused, knows where he's going, and isn't trying to blow up overnight. His long-term goal, Brisbane 2032. That's home soil for him. He'll be 24 then. Same age Bolt was at his London Olympics peak. You think that's a coincidence? Nah, that's destiny. Right now, Gout's taking a little break from the track to focus on school. Yep, he's still in school. But the track world isn't taking a break from him. After the Stawell gift, he told reporters, "It feels pretty incredible. People come from all over Australia to watch me run. And they're gonna keep coming, because when you mix raw talent, crazy discipline, and early results like this, you're not looking at just another good sprinter. You're looking at a generational one. The thing is, Gout isn't just impressing the fans or the media, he's got legends of the sport paying attention. Usain Bolt reportedly even reached out personally to offer advice. That's massive. Bolt doesn't just hand out mentorship, but when a 17-year-old smashes your records twice in one night and looks like he's got even more left in the tank, you pay attention. And if Bolt's leaning in to help, it's because he sees something truly special. A successor, maybe, or at least someone who can shake up the hierarchy. What's even more wild is how Gout is doing all this with barely any senior-level experience. He's still racing juniors, still balancing exams and training, and yet he's putting up times that would make seasoned pros sweat. And while those 9.99s and that 19.84 came with strong tailwinds, no one's writing them off. Why? Because wind or no wind, it's the way he's running that has everyone talking. His acceleration, his form, the calm confidence. He's not just fast, he looks like he belongs at the top. And Gout's not the only one making headlines. Over in Botswana, South Africa's Akani Simbine just did something ridiculous too. The 31-year-old veteran ran a blistering 9.90 into a headwind. Not with the wind, into it. A negative 1.4 meters per second wind, to be exact. That's like sprinting through a hairdryer set to max. And still, Simbine cooked everybody on the track. The time? Fastest in the world this year, and we're only in April. What does that tell you? That this sprint season might be the most unpredictable one we've had in years. The old guard is still fighting, and the new wave is coming in hot. Simbine's run, if adjusted for neutral conditions, would be around 9.82. With a legal tailwind, maybe a 9.74. That's elite company. And remember, he was this close to medaling at the 2024 Paris Olympics, missing bronze by 1/100th of a second. That kind of heartbreak either breaks you or builds you, and Simbine clearly chose the second option. So now you've got this fascinating collision of eras happening. You've got Gout, the teenage prodigy, redefining what's possible at 17. And then there's Simbine, the seasoned vet, proving he's still got world-class gas in the tank. Add in names like Noah Lyles, Christian Coleman, and Trayvon Bromell, and the men's sprint scene is looking stacked. But let's not forget the college circuit, because in Texas, the USC Trojans are building a sprint army. 3 guys, Max Thomas, Garrett Kinn, and Eddie Nkichi, all broke 10 seconds in the same race. Then 2 more teammates ran 10.07 and 10.13. That's 5 dudes from the same school, all capable of qualifying for a world final. If they stay healthy, USC could field one of the fastest collegiate 4x100 relays we've ever seen. And that's what makes this 2025 sprint season so juicy. Records are getting flirted with, old legends are getting challenged, youngsters are rising up not just to compete, but to win. There's this energy in the air like something big's coming. Like we're on the edge of seeing another generational moment. Maybe even a new world record, if the conditions line up right. Gout Gout's next move? That's what everyone's watching. If he gets a legal win race soon and dips under 10 or clocks another 19 in the 200, that could be the real start of his global takeover. And the thing is, he's not trying to be Bolt. He's trying to be Gout Gout. He said it himself. Everyone wants to be the next star, but I want people to say, you're going to be the next me. That's not cockiness, that's vision. He's already got the times. Now he's chasing the moments, the major meets, the medals, and of course, the Brisbane 2032 Olympics. That's his North Star, running in front of a home crowd at the peak of his career with the world watching. It's the kind of setup you'd think was written in a movie script. But this is real life, and it's happening fast. Usain Bolt's not worried about losing a record. He's worried because he sees a new name rising up who might not just match him, but surpass him. That's why he's offering guidance. That's why Gout's name is on every scout's radar, every sports show rundown, every podcast breakdown. Whether it's the 100, the 200, or eventually even the 400, Gout Gout is showing that the next great era of sprinting might already be here. And if you're not paying attention, you're gonna miss history in the making. If you're loving the new energy in track and want to keep up with every breakout star, every crazy finish, and every record shattered, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. More insane sprint updates are coming your way.